Hi guys, welcome back to my Football Manager 2019 experiment, and this is the second part of when I became the owner of a club. So in the first part, we have started this club FC Bayswater from the Vanarama League, South I think, and then after a few seasons now we have finally gone up to the Premier League. So this is a 10 seasons ahead, so we will see how well we have done in the Premier League. Are we gonna go down to the Championship again, or going down straight back to Venerama League, or are we gonna stay in the Premier League, battling for the relegations, or might even winning the Premier League? So let's have a look first at our manager. When we left, we have Thomas Tuchel, but unfortunately, at the end of his second stint, maybe before the second stint, second season, he was sacked. Actually, I was moving this forward, but I did not sack him. As you know, I am the owner, but sometimes the decision is made by the board also. So Thomas Tuchel was sacked and Paulo Sousa was chosen. So he managed to um, stay for around 3 years with the team. So let's see where he went after that. He's without a club at the moment. So he resigned and then he became the head coach of the England national team before going to Brentford and Real Madrid. So yeah, quite interesting as he left us for the national team side. And then they chooses Petit. The board chooses Petit to manage FC Bayswater, but it wasn't good enough. I think um, he he doesn't even stay for a year. Just barely 60 days left, 2 months left. I sacked him actually, and I choose for Jurgen Klopp to manage us. Um, where we, if you can see, yeah, spoiler alert. There's a league win there. I think for 2 years, almost 3 years there. He have done quite a lot. So I think by hiring Jurgen Klopp is a good move for us. So let's have a look where he went. So he was with us and then he resigned to sign for Manchester City, but in the end he's fired and now he is with FC Wimbledon. And then Sean Dyche was chosen by the board, and yeah, that is our current manager. So let's have a look at the transfer since the 2023-24 when we first started um, in the Premier League. So we have, uh, is it this one? Urban Lafon, yeah, I think this is the year, no, or maybe the next season. And in this season 24-25, we have spent how much is this? Oh, 506 millions, just to say in the Premier League, I guess. So we have 24 millions. Pablo Rosario, 42 millions here. 63 million Jeremy Doku from Sevilla. Amazon, 28 millions. Johan Gilbel, 63 million. Who is this? He's still 29 years old, but well, he didn't really do well in midfield or defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder. It's only like 1 or 2 goals. It's not amazing signing to me. William Goebbels, 135 millions, still in the Premier League. Well, 2018, this is his best tally and 11 before moving to Arsenal on loan and Southampton for 30 millions. Well, doesn't really a very good signing, I think. We have spent a lot of money, but yeah, I think Husam Ower is one of the best players. Oh, sorry, he's 35 already. No wonder he's moving to Colchester, but Colchester is another Premier League team. In this 23-24 season, 10 years ahead. So yeah, he's quite good at assists, 9 assists now. The first season was 14 assists, so that was the best season, I think. And then scores 10. Not a bad signing for Husam Ower and Callum Chambers and Alan Stocks. He's now at Liverpool. 89 million. So we got from Blackburn. He is an attacking midfielder, scored 44-1, and then he moved to Tottenham Hotspur, 72 million. Did not score in his first season, and then 5. And then when he went to Liverpool for 69 million, he did quite well. 6 and 7 goals. I think his best so far since moving to Bayswater. So yeah, we're not sure about this signing, but we're just gonna see the um, expensive signing, Matty is I think a very good defender for us. Um, and then another 105 millions, Nigel Wilkinson, still with Bayswater when we signed him. Oh, he's a defender, so but as you can see, the rating is not bad, 7. Um, yeah, I don't know how to comment with that. And then this season, 2018-2019, didn't spend a lot, but we have Marcus Rashford, Aaron Bissaka, quite a reasonable name to our team. And then Jordi Mendes, 91. This is the expensive of Lorenzo Luis is no longer with us, but when he was with us, he's a defensive midfielder. He's a defender, but he scores goals and assists. So I think it's a good buy. We have 200 over 100 million. Gaetano Ginusa still with us. What is he? Midfielder, center. Oh, and center mid defensive. He's been very good. Oh, sorry. With 10 goals, 3 goals, except for this season. Has 5-7-4 assists, so not bad. And left there with Nayub. Where is he? Sorry for that. The first season he's got 25 goals. He's a striker. No wonder. 17, 16, 21. So this guy is very um, important for us. So only one signing in that season 2022, and yeah, not so expensive in terms of the latest signing. But this is the guy who we signed this season. Defender, no goals, 1 assist, but yeah, maybe one of the key signings. So let's go back. Where is it? So this is the first season when we started the Premier League, and we finished 16 with just 3 points of relegation zone. So it was lucky for us not to be relegated that season. So we only win 10 and lost 20. That 10 we won against Chelsea, Brighton, Watford, Southampton, Fulham, Blackburn, Leicester, Leeds, Bournemouth, and Middlesbrough. So only Chelsea is the big team that we managed to beat. And at Stamford Bridge. That's interesting. So moving on to the second season, we finished sixth. That was very good jump from 16 to 6. So we managed to go to the Europa League this season. So we managed to finish 61 points, and then the next time we finished sixth again, another Europa League season, and then oh, how many seasons that? One, two, three, four. So this is the fifth season in the Premier League. We finally back into the top three in the Champions League. So slowly, and then now we moved on to fourth. Another Champions League spot. Another fourth finish place. Oh, only 3 points to Manchester, 5 points to Liverpool, and 9 points to Man City. I think we're getting closer. And yes, now I don't know, 10, 9, 8, 7, the seventh season in the Premier League, we managed to win it. And just by the 4 goal difference, we have same points with Man United, just 3 points with Man City, and luckily with that goal difference, we claim our first league title. That's interesting. And then in the eighth season, we won it again for the second time. This time, just 1 point. It's very hard to spread us from Man United. Oh my god. And yeah, let's move forward. And then another another win in the Premier League. Another 1 point. God, this is so close. With United. So for 3 seasons in a row, United stick with us, but unluckily they can't win the league. Even they won more game than us in that season. And then this current season, we won it this time by 6 points. So we have established ourselves as Premier League winners. So we've won it for 4 times in this 10 seasons. So it's not bad. Um, when we first started, so Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Man City won 3 times, and we won it 4 times. And runner-up, as you can see, Man United. And as you can see here, Watford was once upon a time in third. So it was pretty amazing. And let's have a look at the FA Cup, maybe. Yep. Um, So we were in 2023-24, so we did not win until 2017, 2027-28. So this is our first FA Cup win. We beat Spurs in the final before we won it again for the second time in 2029-30, beating Leicester. So we have two FA Cups in our name. What about Carabao Cup? Nope, we did not win any Carabao Cup, not even go to the final. So yeah, maybe we're not good enough. European, should we Champions Cup? It's a bit slow now. Maybe we can check this one first. The Euro Cup as winners. So we were there 2007, 27, 28. I think this is the no, this is the time that when we first got the Champions League. No, so we beat Chelsea the final. So we won it for 1 time. So it's good enough for us to win a Euro Cup for 1 time, and yeah, to mark ourselves in the European competitions. And just want to point out that there's several English teams since 24-25. Spurs, Arsenal, us, Spurs again, and Watford beat Barcelona in the final in Spain. Wow, Watford is quite a team. And then Spurs lost in the final, and then the English team won again, Chelsea, Liverpool, and finally Southampton. Wow, so Southampton is the current team to watch. And European Championship, 23-24, we have Arsenal, Chelsea. No English team here. Man United beat Chelsea again in the final, and then Barcelona beat Arsenal again in the final. Man City won it for the first time, and we won it for the first time also by beating Real Madrid in Serbia. This is very nice. And then Man United, Real Madrid won it. Bayswater against Juventus. We won for the second time in Germany, and we beat Man United in Milan. But this season, Man United won it against Real Madrid. So can we have the matches? Yeah. So Man United. Oh, what happened? Okay. So Man United won it in the final for this season in the penalty shootout. When did we win it? Last season? We won it at the death, 120 plus 2. This is almost a penalty, and Angel, this guy, has won it for us. Very nice. And then 23-22, the season before, we won it again at extra time again. So it was 2-2 in the 90 minutes. This guy Jonah scored in the 94th minute. He shouldn't have done that because 90th plus 4 minutes. But um, in the extra time, we just beat off them another 2 goals. So should have just let it 2-1. And I think 2030, no, 2029. What happened there? Oh, here. So we won penalty during the first Champions League. Um, okay, so it's no longer available, but we do want it in the penalty shootout against Real Madrid. So what do we want to have a look? Maybe general? No. Yeah, nothing to see here. So, in terms of the facilities, we now have a new stadium, FC Bayswater Stadium. If you remember, during the first season when we started, we were having a stadium called Hyde Park Phil, maybe. Yeah, I myself is already forgot, but yeah. This new stadium was built in 2025, so we used this stadium during our second or third seasons in the Premier League. So after um, maybe around 7 or 8 years that we have started this club, we finally have our own stadium in the year 2025. So yeah, this is good, and it's 31,000 capacity with all seater, and then we have undersoil heating, which is a Premier League standard, although no roof. Good surface, good field condition, and for the corporate facilities for myself as the chairman, the owner, I would like this one, the top corporate facilities. And then we have special superb training facilities, which is good for our players, um, which shows that we got the 4 Premier League titles recently. So this is a very good job. And then we have a great data analysis facilities, and our youth facilities is the most important one, where we want to promote our players, but we're still spending a lot of money in the process. And what else we can say? We have a very good youth ground. Well, still staying to the Bayswater Stadium. And we have exceptional junior coaching with extensive youth recruitment. So it's not bad for our club. So let's check maybe records. No, Uh, is this most over goals? So this is goals. So yeah, we have Ryan Cassidy before, a loan player. We got it for free after that. But and then we have Giovanni Simeone, William Goebbels. So maybe this from this season, for 24, 23, 24, where we started the Premier League. Um, Giovanni Simeone scored 24 and scored 14, still the highest during that season. And William Goebbels 16 and then 23. Then we have Leroy Sané with us, with 19 and 20. And then we got this guy Jordi Mendes, who scores 28. And after that, for 4 seasons we won the league. It's Lucky Darbinho, the French guy. He's been superb for us. He got it from Rennes. This is a very very good buy from our manager. What else? Yeah, I don't think we want to see any more of that. Competition. So we have won the European Champions Cup 3 times, 2029, 2023. We won the English Premier League 4 times. We got this place in the 2028 Club World Cup champions. We won it 3 times. Since we won Champions League 3 times, we won it all the time. Also, Euro Cup we won 1 time. Good enough. Super Cup we only won 1 time, and we lost it 3 times. So it wasn't that good. But nevertheless, we managed to win it 1 time. At least one Super Cup trophy in our cabinet is good enough. We won it 2 times for the FA Cup. We won Skybet Championship. No, runner-up only in 2024. Winner of League One, Community Shield winner twice, and then Skybet League 2 1 time. Under 19 Championship 2024. That's very recent. So we won it 1 time. Vanarama League South, we won it 1 time. Under 23 Premier League. So our youngsters is doing well also. 2021-24 we won it. And International Cup only runner-up for 3 seasons. Under 18 we won it 1 time. Youth Cup we won it 1 time. The Premier Division is only run up 3rd place. So yeah, basically that's it. We have won a lot of competition. Oh, this is very nice now. Three Champions League, 4 Premier League, World Club, Euro Cup, Super Cup, FA Cup, and this is the rest of the cups. So, what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna let me check if there's a lot of total appearance. No. Landmarks. No. Where is it? Was shut out. Was the youngest player. I don't have the sequence. No. A lot of players. I want to see maybe this one. Yeah. Highest attendance, biggest attendance. I want to see who is the most have a league appearance. Mostly appearance by a player, Max Aaron. So we got it. History. Well, he's not from Bayswater, but we got him from Watford for 7.5 million. And yeah. So yeah, this is the guy that I want to see. The most league appearance by a player. Most league goals is been by a season, but overall league goals, no. Amofitano, shout out. Is it still with us? Yeah, he is. Oh, it's Turkish goalkeeper. Apparently that we have. maybe just have a look at the players at the moment, general info. So we have the star player 115 millions, only 24. If these players, we have like one, two, three, four, five, six players that valued over 100 million. So half of the team, half of the first team is valued over 100 million. So it's quite nice to see that our players, most of it is over 50 millions. But no English player. This is an English player, Nigel Wilkinson. Let's have a look. No, I want to have a look if we have a local player like this guy. He's from Championship when we were started. So alone, Middlesbrough. So he has a lot of loans, and yeah, still playing his game at Championship. This guy Jordan Chamberlain with 25 millions. Not bad for our player, our locally produced player. He's only what 21 years old and 25 millions already, so it's quite yeah. Our locally produced player is still not bad. Look at this player has spent from 2020-24, or actually 2023-24, we're still at championship. But nevertheless, he already started 28-29, and then he played a lot of games here. Championship side. So well, goalkeeper, maybe this is a second goalkeeper, but he contributed a lot also. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna sim this again in 10 years. I'm just gonna give one more investment, 1 billion, and basically that's it. I'm not gonna give any more in that 10 season, 10 years, and I just want to see what will happen to the club. So stay tuned in the third and final part.